What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy the Judgmental Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Phil back in the house.
And I'm Leroy. So, what's going on, Phil? How was your Christmas?
It was alright, nothing special. It was for the kids mainly. You know how Christmas is. Once you get older, these days all seem the same to me.
So, you didn't drink eggnog?
I had some eggnog maybe like a week ago.
Was there alcohol in
Of
it?
course. I think because it's not cold, there's no snow, a lot of people just not in the Christmas spirit. So it just don't seem like Christmas.
Right. So, we got the Eagles facing the New York Giants home at Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles are 11-point favorite, which is the highest point favorite they've been ever since we've been doing this.
You ain't lying.
And the over and under is 41. No real injuries on the Eagles front, no new injuries. The Giants got a lot of injuries and they got a lot of guys on
COVID.
COVID protocol. But most notably, quarterback Daniel Jones is out with a neck injury. So why you say that? Mike Glennon is the Glennon is a starting quarterback for the Giants today. So how do you think the game is going to go, Phil?
I think we should kick their ass.
Yeah, this should be payback from
Yep.
last
And
game.
we shouldn't have lost the last one.
Right. I expect to see a lot of running plays, and I want to see more targets to Devontae. I'm sorry, I'm about to say Dante Devontae.
Yeah, so I think because this team is bad, we should open up the offense. Like try to throw it down the field.
Hmm.
You got Devontae, you got what's the little speedster dude? Quez Watkins.
Hmm.
Like try to open that up because they secondary is all banged up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what Jalen can do. And if he can't do, at least he's working on it. You know what I mean? But don't
Right.
just dink and dunk because we know what we can do with that. Or
Hmm.
let you put the backup in. Run the ball heavy like we've been doing, and take your shots down the field.
Exactly. Yeah. I really don't. I agree with everything Phil just said. I mean, I really don't have anything about this game. The only thing that really worries me is the Eagles have a quick turnaround from Tuesday's game. So I know it's a lot of guys there that's sore. That's the only thing I
Yeah,
could say
the
that
NFL screwed us on that.
yeah, I think that's the only thing I could say about this game. That I know especially the running backs. I
Yep.
know they probably still sore, and they've been practicing. I want to know how did it work? Okay, Tuesday was the game. Okay, Wednesday had off. They had off on Wednesday, and Thursday they went back practicing.
Yeah.
So you got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You only got 3 practice days.
They might
Yeah.
have had off yesterday
Oh yeah, they might
for
have. Yep, you're
Christmas.
right. You're right. So damn, only 2 practice days then.
Yeah.
And it's a home game, so you know it wasn't no traveling like you was saying. So shit. That's the only thing that worries me about the game. They might not be prepared. Oh, and then not that we have to tell everyone that Nick Sirianni has the COVID now. Is he okay now or is he still
They
at
said he,
home?
they said it, they said he's good, so we'll see him on the sideline. They pick and choose how long they want people out. That's the
Y-
funny thing.
yes, because he got COVID what on Wednesday?
Yep.
And I thought it was supposed to be
Now
what
he
happened to
yep
the
that
two.
that fast. You supposed to quarantine for 2 weeks. What happened to that?
Right. I don't know. And then they were saying that he wasn't going to be at the facility, but he was going to be, on the Zoom and everything. Now all of a
Hmm.
sudden he's going to be on the sideline. Yeah, okay.
That's what they said on the news this morning. That's what I'm saying. They pick and choose how long they want you out for.
Hmm. So what you think the final score?
I'm gonna say you said the over and under was what you say
41.
41.
Yes.
I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say 28-17.
Oh, we are so close. I said 27-14.
Hmm.
Eagles 27 to
Right,
14. Yeah.
right.
We were so close
We
on
better
that.
kick. We better kick their ass and not be fucking around
Right.
either.
Because we need these wins now. We definitely need
Yep.
these wins. Minnesota won. We need these damn wins. So if they lose this one, that's it for the playoffs because then it'll have to be this person got to lose and all that type of
Yep.
stuff.
All that
And
type
we
of shit. Yep.
right, and we just got to win out. And I hope that the Cowboys win out. So the last game they'll probably have all the backups in at the
Back
second half.
unless they want to stick it to us because we've been sticking it to them last couple years in the draft.
Right.
And that's what I would do if I was the Cowboys. I would put my starters in to kick our ass and then sit them down.
All
Because
right.
remember,
Oh, go ahead.
remember last year. I think it was the tight end they was trying to get. No, it
Yeah,
wasn't last year. It was the year before,
yeah.
and
The
we
Eagles took
grabbed
him.
him. So
Yeah, well, we didn't need a tight end anyway, but the Eagles grabbed him because they knew the Cowboys wanted him.
yep. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And look at the tight end doing the old tight end doing in Arizona.
And they told us he was washed. He only had 300 yards last year. He already got over 500 yards.
Yep. Hmm.
He wasn't washed. They phased him out, just like we always talk about.
Yep.
They phase him out so then they can justify getting rid of him, and the fans will be like, well, he was kind of washed. Look at his numbers.
Uh-huh. Or that wrong side of 30
Yep.
line that they use.
Yep.
Right.
Bullshit.
Yep. All right, y'all. We'll be back at halftime. Oh, did you
All
want to
right.
add
Peace
it?
out.
Did you want to add
Nah, that's
anything?
it.
Or? Oh,
Nah,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I don't have really much to add on this one because hell, the Giants got the backup quarterback in. I mean, hopefully they don't let Glennon throw the football down the field like they did on Tuesday. Fucked up my fantasy
Now,
football.
Glennon is a solid backup though. I give him that. He's been around for a while, so he's solid. He's better than that. What's the dude named Cade now? What was
Yeah.
the guy the Eagles had?
Came in now, right? No, Josh
Josh.
now. Yeah. Uh
And I heard, what's the name tried to sign him out of retirement. Like, how did this dude keep getting a job? The Saints. Saints
huh.
called him up to try to sign him. He ain't played since 2019, and they try to call him up
I mean, for what though?
as a backup. They said they was reaching all type of. They called him. They called Drew Brees. They said Drew Brees kicked around the idea. He went out and started throwing the football around, and then he said, "Nah, I can't. I'm good."
Hmm.
They said another reason why Drew Brees turned it down is they couldn't guarantee him the start this weekend. And he said, definitely, if I was coming back, I would need to start. And they said they couldn't guarantee that because he had been throwing the football around.
All right, so
I
my
said, what
man,
kind of shit is that? He's the
my man.
all-time leading quarterback. He's supposed to sit on the bench.
All right, but no, I'm on the same side because my man been sitting at home all year round, and now you expect him to get up out his chair and be a starting quarterback or of the team? No,
Not a starter, your starter. You don't have nobody. You're asking Cade now, dude bagging groceries, Josh McCown, dude bagging groceries. I'm pretty sure a chilling Drew Brees can throw better than him. That dude can't even throw 5 yards.
but
We saw what he did with them.
Taysom Hill is your quarterback, and you didn't give him all
He's
that
hurt.
money, but yet,
He's hurt.
oh, okay, he got hurt.
He's either hurt. One quarterback is hurt. The other quarterback got COVID.
Uh
So
huh.
they don't have a quarterback. So they're using like an undrafted rookie this year named Brooks. I never heard of him.
Uh huh.
So shit, if you going that deep, you might as well let Drew Brees play.
See, it's too late in the season because if I
Well,
was
that's what they're
them,
saying. They're saying it's too late. They're saying it's too late for Drew Brees. He didn't have time to get his shit together with the offense. But that's bullshit because he been playing over 20 years. He know what he doing.
but
You can
see,
play him.
if he didn't want to do it, I would have tried to get PJ Walker, but it's too late to do all type of trades or anything like that now.
Right, yeah, it's too late for that. But I'm just saying, if he said, if I was an organization and I said, well, shit, we ain't got no quarterback. Let's see, and they're fighting for a playoff spot. I
Yeah.
said, let's call Drew Brees up, and he said, I need to guarantee you a start. I'm gonna start this week. I said, all right, just like that.
But you don't. So you try to tell him to do it, but you don't really mean it. That's what you try to say.
No. I'll let if he say he want to start. We don't have a quarterback. It's one thing if I did have a quarterback, then I say, all right, then I'll be lying to him and then see what happens. But
Hmm.
since I don't have a quarterback, I'm gonna let him run first team offense. Like you said, there ain't a lot of practices, so you might get like 2, 3 practices in with the first team. Then after that, you just go with it. You
Right.
can't be no worse than this third string. Let's see what this third string undrafted boy do.
Hmm. Well, all right, y'all. We'll be back at halftime. Hopefully, at the end of the game, we'll have someone from the Giants, a Giants fan, come talk to us. I don't know why would a Giants fan want to come talk to us about this game because their season is a damn rat.
And
Oh,
they hate us. They hate
yeah,
us from last year too.
and I heard they were saying that they was going to blow the team up, but then the organization said they wasn't.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Remember last year they wanted the playoff spot and we lost on purpose to fuck them over. So they felt some type of way about that.
let me see if I can find it. That they said
Coach
that
talking
they
about is he talking about it's a disgrace of football what the Eagles did. No, it's a disgrace that y'all stink and y'all needed another team to win to try to make a playoff spot.
right. No, I don't see it on here. Let me see. Yeah, they saying that they were going to bring back Daniel Jones. Uh, they
They invested a lot in Daniel Jones and they moved up to get him, and everybody said that was a reach. So you might as well see what he got. He's
yeah,
not that bad, but he's not that good either.
yeah, but see, he turns the football over a lot. Th- He turns the football over way too much.
Dude, but that's something you can kind of work on. But I like him that he's strong. He don't go down easy and he can run.
Hmm. Yeah, they picked up his option for next year.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back at halftime.
All right. Peace out.
All right, it's halftime. The game is tied at 3-3. Some quick stats. Jake Fromm, 5 for 15, 18 yards. Rushing, we got Saquon Barkley, 12 for 27. At least they giving him the football. Receiving, we have Cardarius Tony is I just messed it up. Cardarius Tony is 2 receptions for 16 yards. On the Eagles side, they're not doing any better. Jalen Hurts is 7 for 17, 94 yards. Sanders is 7 carries, 45 yards. And on the receiving end, Devontae is 3 receptions for 75 yards. At least he's getting some targets. And that's it been going on in the game, ladies and gentlemen, because this game stinks. And that's all. And I blame this on the Eagles.
I blame definitely the Eagles. A lot of this goes to the coach because he came out just throwing the ball all crazy and knowing they
Yes.
was playing good pass defense. Now, Miles Sanders is averaging 6 yards a carry, so why he only got 7 carries?
Uh
You know
huh.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And we won for 7 on third down. Like, come on, the coach is like, and we got drop passes because we got 3 drop passes. That shit don't help.
Yes.
But they're not doing nothing. We're really just maintaining it and shooting ourselves in the foot. We should be up six. We should be up 6-3 because ain't no way we should have missed that field goal.
Right.
But in the second, we both wrong on our score because they playing like shit. So we still should be able to win. We still should be able to win. You know what I mean? Because they can't do shit. They can't run the ball or pass the ball. But like you said, we ain't doing much. We just doing a little bit better than them.
Yep.
Our running is actually good. We just not running. For some reason, the coach is reverting back to just passing.
Hmm.
Now the quarterback threw the ball like 11 times in the first quarter. Well, what are you going for? On pace for 40 pass attempts? Why? Well, you
Right.
don't have to. The running is what getting us back into the playoff position. And now you want to start passing it again all crazy?
Yep. This game is hard to look at. Hard to look at.
I
I
don't
mean,
mind because I don't want to see our offense. I want to see their quarterback out there because he can't do shit. And he ain't supposed to. He's like a third stringer. We supposed to be tearing his ass up. Make every time he sit back and throw it, I'll be hoping he throw an interception. He threw a couple of sharp passes, but he should be fucking up right now. And our defense, they got all banged up offensive line. Why we ain't sacking him and knocking him on his ass?
right. Well, hey, look, I thought the same thing on Tuesday. That's the reason why I ain't in the playoffs anymore. That's the main reason why I ain't in the playoffs. And that's another thing. Let's talk about this fantasy football real quick. How in the world that league don't you can't add up special teams points? Because if he would add up
well,
special teams points, I'd have won.
well, in the league defense, that's something you have to add in. So if you don't add it in, they don't count it like normally.
Uh
You
huh.
know what I mean? So
So
like in my league, I added it like it's an option to do you want to add the special team points or whatever, whatever. So he just didn't add it in, so that's why it means nothing. But why? You know what I mean?
right,
Especially if you got defensive players that's like doing kick returning, you got offensive players that's doing punting and kick returning. Why not add it in?
exactly, exactly. So thank you for seeing it my way, sir. Thank you.
That's all right. You shouldn't be fucking relying on a kick return to damn make it to the championship.
I ain't had no choice but to.
Yeah,
I
banking on Eagles and shit. A third string running back.
Hey, look, he was getting carries. He was getting carries before. That's your coach. Then you was talking about your coach. That's your coach. He was getting carries before. Now, like today, now not getting any carries. He was getting carries before, but what happening now?
Yeah, the coaches is shitty when it comes to the rotations. Cause like what's the name came back? Boston Scott. And he was doing real good, and now he can't get a carry.
Yep. Uh-huh. Well, the only
And we should
positive
be
is at
we
least Devontae got 75 yards. But go ahead.
yeah, that was a good pass and a good catch to him too. He threw a couple nice passes this game, but he's like an idiot when it comes to like the young bull mindset. He throw dumbass passes that almost be interception. Like why he throw that? And
Well,
that one interception.
he hung around Carson Wentz. He do the same
Yeah,
thing.
maybe because they do the same dumb shit. And, and
Yeah.
and and I watched what's the name the other day. He do the same shit too. He should know better. And I'm like, why they hype him up as the great white hype when he stinks? Baker
Who?
Mayfield.
Oh yeah,
Now,
that guy's hit and miss. He's hit and
oh
miss.
my god, he threw four interceptions. And when he was at three, I said, damn, they still in this thing. I said, yo, babe, watch he throw an interception. And what happened 2 plays later? He threw an interception. I
Yep.
said, oh my god, this guy. Anytime you got Odell Beckham on your team, you can't even get him a ball in good position. You already know you're not that good of a quarterback. But every time you turn around, he got all these State Farm commercials and other commercials.
Yep.
I'm like, how is he getting all these
L-
commercials
l-
and the dude ain't shit?
The thing is, when it comes to NFL, it's only a handful of players that have nationwide commercials. You got Aaron Donald with that cyber where he's like invisible on the
Mm-hmm.
field. And you got oh, you got what's the name? Patrick doing that State
Aaron,
Farm faking stuff. Aaron Rodgers,
yeah,
same thing.
Aaron
And then you got
Rodgers.
Baker Mayfield. And Baker Mayfield, do Baker Mayfield
Yup.
belong with these guys? No.
Hell no. He fighting for his job. He shouldn't even be a starter in this league.
Exactly.
Now
And
he been in the league long enough to show like either he on the upswing or the downswing. For young players, real young players, first couple years you can say, all right, they still learning or whatever. But you've been in the league long as he have, and he got coaches fired, he got receiver kick traded. Come on now, you should
yep.
be way better than what he is. And I know them Bears fans, Cleveland fans, is salty.
And like Bomani said, pretty what you just said, they got rid of Odell because of him, and it's not what they didn't want him to be a distraction, the Baker. So they said, well, look, let's just get
Well,
rid of him.
Well, especially when that tape came out with all the open plays that he didn't missed on
Right.
thrown into Odell Beckham. I looked at that thing and I said, "Damn!" I already knew it because just watching the game, you know, if you ain't throwing it to Odell, you know he open on a lot of plays. And when his dad put that tape out, I said, "Oh shit, that's the end of it right there." And then after that, they traded him.
Yep. Because they ain't want him to be around Baker. They protecting him for some unknown reason. I don't know. Maybe they getting a lot of money from
Mm.
State Farm or something. That's State Farm where he's in it. No, that's not State Farm when he's in the his commercial.
The
What's his
stadium and
commercial?
stuff.
Yeah,
I
what's his
thought it was
commercial?
Steve Farm
Oh, okay, it's State
or
Farm.
Aflac, one of them.
Yeah, that's and remember how we were talking about I don't know who we was talking about with Aaron Rodgers with team is got to be a team that's like not bad but a team that's on a teeter totter. And if I was
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland, I would put my head in that race. I don't know if he would go
Yeah,
there, but I will put my head in that race because they got good wide receivers, they got good running backs, and the defense isn't bad. Miles Garrett. So if they need a damn
they got
quarterback,
They got three good running backs, two good receivers, and a solid tight end. I was watching the game, and that tight end they got, what's his name, Ojoku? You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
He was open. He was open like 15 yards. The next defender was probably like 5 to 10 yards away from him, and Baker Mayfield overthrew him. I'm like, how you overthrow him like that? Shit, I could have got back there and do that. Like, God damn, you a professional quarterback in the NFL. He wide open 15 yards away from you, and you overthrow him.
Yep,
That was a walking touchdown.
yep. If I was Cleveland, I'll put my head in the race. I'll put my. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if he would. I don't know if he would go there. I doubt it because I'm thinking that Aaron Rodgers want to go to like a warm team. But shit, it ain't too. The only warm team I see is Oakland. I mean, I'm
I don't think
sorry,
they're looking for a
Las
quarterback.
Vegas. Las Vegas. I'm sorry. I said Oakland.
They're not looking for a quarterback.
But that's the only. Oh, unless well, Jacksonville. No, well, Jacksonville ain't looking for a team. Uh, Tennessee. That's
Tennessee,
not
they're
Tennessee.
not
I'm
looking for a
sorry.
quarterback.
Not Tennessee. I'm talking about the Texans. The Texans.
Texans,
That's a bad
yeah,
team.
they need a quarterback,
Yeah, but that's a bad team. He ain't going to go to no bad team.
right? Because they don't got a running back or no receivers. You
Right.
got to have something for him to throw to.
Yep. So I'm thinking if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm thinking like, man, I just rather just stay where I'm at.
hmm now, speaking of our quarterback, did you hear he's an alternate for the Pro Bowl?
Yes. What
That's
you
kind of
don't?
decent.
Oh, I thought you were about to say
No,
you
that's
don't agree with it.
no, I do agree. I wouldn't. I don't disagree with it or agree. I'm like kind of neutral with it. I think it's a good thing, but I
Right.
wouldn't have had him in here. But I'm not a voter either. But obviously, like whoever the voters are, they see like he must be doing something. His first year as a start, he's 7-7, and the doctor, Sharakar, he always talking shit about the Eagles, but praising up his Baltimore Ravens. Well, shit, they only got one more win than us.
Right.
I said, and when I told him, I said, well, he can be kind of like Lamar. No, no, you better not put him in the same sentence as Lamar. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Like Lamar, this great throwing quarterback. Yeah, he got an MVP. He won a lot of games, but shit, he ain't did nothing in the playoffs. He
No.
ain't got no championship.
Well, let's be honest. All that running shit don't work. The only time it only worked with our boy in San Francisco. That's the only really time it really worked in the playoffs. He went to the Super Bowl. He didn't win, but he went there. But when it comes in the playoffs and all that stuff, you gotta learn it. You gotta know to throw the
Right.
football.
So when it comes to a running quarterback, I think it's good for like your first 3 years if you can stay healthy and just run to
Right.
move the pocket. You know what I mean? While you still learning how to learning defenses and stuff. But then after that, you have to progress and be able to sit in the pocket and make those plays when you need to.
Exactly. Look,
Now
another
the game is
example.
back on and we missing a play.
Yeah, another quick example. What you just said was RG3. Same shit.
Oh, yep. That shit worked his first year and a half, and then that was it.
Yeah, but was that an interception? Well, they finally got a
Yep.
turnover.
Yep. Well,
So,
see that ain't that what I said? I said I like the for the quarterback to sit back there and look stupid. Now all
well,
we
we'll
gotta
be.
do is make it count on our end. All right, let's get out of here so we can get back to the
Yeah.
game.
All right.
All right.
Uh, All right, it's the end of the game. The Eagles won 34-10. So they beat the point spread and they went over the 41 points. Some quick stats from 6 for 17, 25 yards. I think he only played the first half, right? He didn't play the second half.
I feel like
Uh,
he played the third quarter too.
okay. So Mike Glenn came in with 7 for 27, 108 yards, one touchdown, one interception.
They should have had Glennon in the beginning of the game though.
Russian Saquon Barkley, 15 carries for 32 yards. Did he get any carries in the second half?
I think they threw in the towel because they started
Oh,
using the backup guy.
okay. Receiving, Cardarius Tony, 4 receptions, 43 yards. And Galladay, 3 receptions, 22 yards, and a touch. No, he didn't have a touchdown. Who had a touchdown?
I thought it was Galladay.
No, it was Penny. Penny, no. I'm looking at it wrong. I'm sorry. Who had a touchdown?
They
Oh
got
no,
Ingram.
Ephraim
Ingram
Ephraim, yeah, had a touchdown.
is Evan. I don't know what you calling him.
Evan, Evan,
It's a
ain't that his name?
it's Evan. Yes. It sounded like you were saying Ephraim. I'm like, what?
And here we go. We got, or the Eagles side, we got Jalen Hurts, 17 for 29, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, one sack. Some rushing, Miles Sanders, 7 carries for 45 yards. He got hurt in the third quarter. I think they just set him down, like how you was just
Yeah, it
talking
wasn't
about with
nothing. Yeah,
Saquon.
yeah. Yup.
Scott, 12 carries for 41 yards, and Howard, 9 for 37. Receiving, we have Devontae, 5 reception for 80 yards, one touchdown, one nice touchdown, too. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Watkins, 3 for 43. So they came back. They came back at that disastrous first half and scored what 31 points. Scored 31 points in
34.
this. No, 30. No, they
Oh yeah,
had
yeah, yeah,
30.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right.
31 points in the second half. So there was some good shit there, but some things need to be worked out. So what was your thoughts on it?
Well, the defense played real good. In the second half, the defense was forcing turnovers. He was getting at the quarterback, so you got to give him credit for that. But as far Jalen Hurts played a good game in the second half. He was putting some tough passes where they need to be, and the receivers was making them plays. Because in the first half, he wasn't throwing it there, and then he was throwing it there. They was dropping it, so he turned it around. You can tell that the coaching staff is still experimenting with Jalen because they didn't have him running. They had him sitting in the pocket all game. Now he had 2 carries for 7 yards. That's unlike him. You know what I mean? A
Right.
couple times I saw him with the field open up, and he didn't even run. So they
Hmm.
must have told him like stay in the pocket more this game.
Right. Why are they experimenting with a quarterback towards the end of the season like this when his playoffs is on the line?
I don't know. I don't think they taking the playoffs as serious as they could. Because remember last year we could have made the playoffs, but they sat him down in that one game and put the third string in just to see what he got. Like really? You remember that?
Yes.
It was
Uh-huh.
one game we was down by a field goal. They set hers down and put the backup in, and then the last game when we could have made the playoffs, they put the backup quarterback into play. Yeah,
Right.
he's a third string quarterback.
Right. Now we're supposed to have someone from the Giants side that come join us, but I don't think they're going to. By look reading them tweets, they pissed, and they always talk about how Philadelphia fans is always complaining. You should read what these motherfuckers was tweeting out. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, I ain't even gonna try anymore. I'm not even gonna ask anybody anymore because no one's gonna join in and join us. Uh, Especially against the Eagles too, when they got blown out like that, they're not going to join us because I think they think that we're going to like laugh at them and all that stuff. I'ma laugh at you, but it ain't. I ain't gonna dog. I ain't gonna dog you out or anything. But if he join in, he join in. If he don't, he don't. But shit, I don't really have
Yep.
really much to talk about. What was you about to say
It's
something?
not. Nah, I was just gonna say the same thing. Ain't really much to talk about. I mean, it was a good beat down. It felt good when we beat a team down like that. And these
Yeah,
refs is horrible because that play where our guy was on the ground and the guy hit him in the helmet, that should have been a roughing the passer or unsportsmanlike conduct, and that should have been 15 yards. But they just did like a 5 yard hitting the head penalty type joint.
yeah. And what was that with Devontae where they called it a touchdown, then they took it
Oh, they
back,
really
then they
tried to
cut it
burn us. They
touchdown.
wanted their hardest. Yeah, they really wanted to burn us on that one because
and,
they
and
reviewed it, took it from us, and then they reviewed it again.
and then Jonathan Vilma said it was because he bobbled the ball at the end when he
Hmm.
landed on the ground. But he bobbled the ball, but he didn't. The ball didn't touch the ground. It
Well,
bobbled in his
well,
chest.
right. So that's a new thing with the NFL. I don't know why they do that now. So if you bobble the ball, even if the ball don't touch the ground, they'll take a score from you or a catch from you because they saying you
Right.
didn't have control. And back in the day, it was like as long as that ball don't touch the ground, you had it. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
he didn't bobble the ball. The defender grabbed his hand. He had two hands on the ball. The defender grabbed the one hand, and that's what made the ball come loose.
Right. Right. So
They was
then
trying their hardest to take points off the board.
they tried to make it more the game more closer.
Hmm. They always try that shit with the Eagles.
Yeah, but like you said, the Eagles they really needed that. They need a ass kicking. You need a whoop ass on your belt. Get you a little,
Right?
especially how close the games from Tuesday to the day was. And like you said, okay,
Hmm.
you had Tuesday was the game. Wednesday you have off. You got Thursday. Now, did they have off on Friday? Did they have off on
I don't.
Friday and
I
Saturday?
don't think so. Maybe they
One
got. I think they might have had Saturday off, and Friday might did like a half a day practice. You can't make somebody practice on Christmas,
right.
and it's hard. It's hard to have a 1 day practice and then a game. So they must have did like a game and a half. I mean, a day and a half practice
Okay,
or
so
2 days practice.
shit, like you said, a day and a half or 2 days practice, and they whooped ass like that. Look, we got to
Hmm.
celebrate that one because I was a little bit worried, especially in that first
Yeah, me
half.
too. Yep.
Next game they playing Washington. That's in DC, right? Or is that
I'm not
here?
sure.
That's in Washington. Feel like the Washington game was here. No, no, yeah, it was here. It was here, and then yeah, they going back, right? So hopefully they don't do this experiment shit, and they need to
Hmm.
come out. They need to come out and run the football, and not this all this passing shit that they was doing in the first half.
You saw that he just kept trying to throw it. It was 10 or 11 pass attempts in the first quarter. I'm like, oh my god, here we go with this again. Knowing that running attack is what got us cruising and leading the league in rushing and all that type stuff.
All right, all right. So what you think about this game in Washington?
Washington is scrubs. They got an okay defense, but even their best sacking guy is hurt. We should be able to
Mm,
beat them.
right. So if the Giants win tonight, they don't get the they clinch the how does it work? If not the Giants, I'm sorry, the Cowboys. If the Cowboys win tonight, they don't get the bye. Do they get the bye? Uh, um,
You mean by you mean clinch the division?
they clinch the division and they get the bye week, right? No, because
I don't know about the bye week. You have the two teams get the bye with the best record.
so they clinch the division if they won tonight.
No,
They if they
is
won
it?
if they won tonight, they get
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Where
They,
we at?
they,
Where we at? 8-6.
yeah, no,
No,
eight and
no, no,
seven.
no, 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 no. We needed to lose and they win and they would clinch the division.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't clinch tonight. They win and that just put them in a better position to clinch because we
Oh
got
shit,
7 losses and it's three games left, right?
no, it's
Or
two.
two.
So
15, 16, 7. 2 games. Oh, but it's 3 games for them.
yes, because from the
Counting
night,
today.
yeah,
Right,
yes.
right. So if they lose all three, they'll have 7 losses just like us. So that's why they can't clinch yet.
Oh shit. Now we gotta now please I don't want the Giants to win out. I mean the Cowboys that they have to win out
No, no,
because
no,
we
no.
need
So
them.
so 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 they smack on the Redskins today, and then they smack on somebody next week, and that's when they'll clinch. So they'll clinch next week if they win next week.
That's the Giants again, if I'm not mistaken. I think they play
The
the
Cowboys
Giants.
playing the Giants.
Yes.
Right.
I think
All right.
so.
So when they if they win tonight and then they beat the Giants next week, they clinch. So they don't need the last game,
All
and
right.
that's what we begging for. Them not needing that last game.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do this because they can play they'll play the starters in the first quarter or something and sit everybody out. Or better yet, sit everybody out and let the backups play the whole game
Right.
so we can get in this damn playoffs because we gotta win out. We got to, and I don't want to get into that. Well, if this team lose, and then they'll win
Hmm.
and all that type of shit. Because I
I
think
think we got our. The thing is, right now, I think we got our own destiny in our hands. We just need to win. You know what I
right.
mean?
Right, because did Minnesota win today or lose?
Minnesota lost, so we take their spot.
Right, so now officially for right now we're in the playoffs, right?
Well, it's us and the Saints, but the Saints is all fucked up. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the Saints is so what the Saints are 7-7 or 8-7?
7-7.
Oh, okay, so the Eagles are 8-7. So right now, like you said, it's
Right. So
kind of
we're in the
yeah.
spot, but the Saints is on our back.
Oh, okay, so good. So now all we
Right.
have to do is now if we lose, then it'll be the Saints got to lose this game and all that type of shit.
So
So
if we lose, we need the then we need the Saints to lose, and we need the what's the name? And then there's gonna be a three-way dance between us, Minnesota, and the Saints. And the Falcons is right there too. They all of us gonna have 8 losses. Shit, and Washington. So like you said, we need to just worry about ourselves right now. Just win out.
all right, yeah, we
And
don't need that.
right. And if we do win out, my prediction is right because I said we will win 10 games. And they was laughing at me at work when I said 10 games, but shit, even 8 games because they was talking about we supposed to win 4 and 5 and all that shit.
The media they was really disrespecting the Eagles too. You can't
I
compare
know.
this team to last year's team because last year's team had a lot of damn injuries.
Yep.
They had a lot of injuries,
Hmm.
so they weren't. And then, like you were saying before, they were losing, but it wasn't like they was getting blown out, anything like
Right.
that.
we lost a lot of close games this year too. We would have been right there with Dallas if our coach would did it. Both the head coach and the defensive coordinator would have did a better job early in the season.
Yep. Should have
But
beat
they
Las
they're new
Vegas.
coaches, so you know what I mean.
Right. Should have beat Las Vegas when their best player was injured.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we lose to the Giants or the Redskins before? It was
Lost
the
to the
Giants.
Giants. Yes.
Right. Should have beat them
Should have
because they
beat them.
trash.
Right. Right. So that's your 10 games right there.
Mm-hmm.
That'd have been your 10 games right there. Should have beat the should
Somebody
have beat
else we
was it I keep saying San
the
Diego.
49ers.
Was it
I feel like it was
uh
the 49ers.
oh, I thought it was the Chargers.
Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. What was the first game we played of the season? That was
Atlanta. Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay. Trashed Atlanta. Yeah, it was the 49ers. We lost 17-11.
Hmm.
Cowboys kicked our ass.
The
Chiefs
Buccaneers.
42 to 30.
Buccaneers.
Hold on. Buccaneers beat us by 6 points.
Hmm.
Panthers, there you go. We lost by
No,
3 points to Carolina.
no,
No,
we
no, we
beat
beat
Carolina.
Carolina. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, we beat Carolina.
Raiders by 10. 11, I'm sorry. Chargers by 3. Yeah,
Chargers.
by
That's that one
3.
you talking about, that Chargers game.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Cowboys blown them out 20 points. The Chief game was close. That Chief game was close.
It was a couple games. It's like when we win, we kick ass. But when we lose close.
Right.
I'm looking at all these scores 30, 27, 40, 33, 27. Like, so we've been scoring points,
Right.
but that defense was trash early in the year, and that's what was messing us up. They was giving up a lot of points.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yep. It's about 2 or 3 games we should have won early in the year.
Yep. So anything you want to add? Cause I really I want to
Not really.
this victory here. We need a basket and the glow of this victory. And I already figured what those Giants fans was going to join us, ladies and gentlemen, because boy, you should read the shit they were saying. Like,
I can imagine.
I'm going outside. Oh, they losing. I'm going outside. All type of shit. Let me see if I could do the Giants know they're a professional team? Maybe nobody told them. How the hell is Mike Glenn on the NFL roster? Makes me
That's
long
the same
for the
thing I
days
said. I said,
around them.
damn, Mike Glennon. Some of these guys be career backups and just be hanging around getting a paycheck.
uh, New York Giants ticket prices finally reflecting the product on the field. So I guess the ticket prices are cheap. Book it. I'm taking a vacation in 2022 from he have hashtags. Together Blue is the Giants hashtag. Giants bad team festivities. I have watched some utterly shit performances from Bolton down the years, but this Giants game may be the worst of any of that. Totally devoid of any attacking game plan and defensively crumbled. Some serious housekeeping need to be done. Yeah, I was reading this shit and I'm like, ain't no way they gonna join us on here. uh, Glennon back in. Sure, it turned out well. Put Tony in that quarterback at this rate. Just take 3 knees and punt for the rest of the season. Damn, they coded. They said that we always complain and all that
Uh-huh.
shit. But when we complain, it's truthful. It's the truth about it. When we got something to say, like how they just try to
Right.
play us with that touchdown with Devontae.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said,
Well,
that
shit. Just a couple weeks ago, somebody got a touchdown on us. The ball went right through his hands. He curled up on it in the end zone. They still looked at it and gave it to him.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can reach us on Facebook and Twitter at PNL Judgmentals, TikTok at PNL Judgmentals also, Instagram at the2_ Judgmentals, and you can email us at pnljudgmentals@gmail.com. All right, Phil.
Peace out.
All right. Have a happy New Year because I'll talk to you on a second.
All right. Same to
All
you.
right. All right.
Adios,